In a lot of videos on YouTube, the motivational person is going to tell you to set your plans and set your path and follow it and never give up. And I'm one of those people that have said the same thing. I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this SNAPlife episode, we're going to talk about what happens when you come to a dead end. When you're following that plan, when you're following that path that you set for yourself, and suddenly you realize it's not going anywhere. This is the end. There is nowhere to go. It's not like there's a left and a right and you don't like your choices. It is like there's nowhere to go. This is it. This idea, this plan, this dream, I have followed it as far as I could follow it, and I've come to a place where there's just nowhere to go. What do you do? The first thing you have to do when you come to a dead end, the first thing you have to do is ask yourself, was the problem the goal in the first place? Was the problem the idea to start with? Was the idea just doomed from the very beginning? It wasn't a good idea for one reason or another. It ultimately proved that by becoming impossible to continue. Is that the case? If that is not the case, if the dream is still worth pursuing, if the idea is still worth going for, then you've got to backtrack. You've got to go back down the road and find the place where you took this fork and you should have taken this fork. You've got to backtrack to some place where there's an intersection that you can make a different choice. You can try to reach the same place through a different method. On the other hand, if it does turn out to be that the dream was just a bad idea, that the plan was failed from the beginning, what do you do with that? How do you pour yourself into something for so long and you come to a place where there's nowhere to go, and what do you do? Unfortunately, really the only thing you can do is look at the path you followed and figure out what you learned along the way. And claim those life lessons and claim that new knowledge as a win. And then set your eyes on something different, set your eyes on something that is more reasonable. Talk to some people about where you could take what you have and what could you use this for in another situation. Look at the road that you followed and think about all the things you learned along the way and salvage that and go on. Either you need to go back and find a place where you should have turned, or concede the fact that it was a doomed idea to start with and take what you learned from it and go forward. That is what you do when you come to a dead end. I'm Bill Snodgrass. Thank you for watching. Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, a question, sign up for notifications, share this video with someone who may be facing what looks like a dead end for them. See you in the next episode.